part of what I'd really, more than you securing a career, what I'd really love for you is to live your life with a mission. And my personal mission is I believe that the combination of two things could wipe out world poverty. And that's what my life is about. I believe that through monetary reform and microfinancing, you could wipe out world poverty. Two hugely important areas for me. The monetary system we have right now is 100% unsustainable and will not be fixed with the current actions that we're actually taking. And I want you to appreciate and understand what role banking and finance has played in this, and you are all the future generation of banking and finance, and I think it's over to you to actually make a difference in the problems that we've actually created up until now. In terms of my solution to the financial crisis, I personally believe that interest isn't the problem. I believe it's the way our economy is actually structured. And interest, if we want to have a debate about sustainable humankind, then interest is a very interesting thing to debate. Does it bring out the worst in people? Maybe. Is it important for the financial markets? Yes. Do I think we need a financial market without interest? My belief happens to be no, because I think interest plays an important part. Any economists in the room? Economists? Okay, I was an economist. That's what I chose for my master's, and that's what I did for my degree. I personally believe that economics is the reason we're in the financial crisis. What's being taught at university, that's my personal belief, and you're all welcome to debate with me. I'd like to get everyone into a certain mindset. I'd like everyone to understand money. If I were to tell you how money is actually created, some of you may know, some of you may not know. Most people, when I ask them how money is actually created, they believe that the Bank of England prints it and makes it. Which is true for 3% of money. 97% of money is created through a retail bank, privately. Okay? And when 97% of our money supply is created as a retail bank, it's also created as debt. When we take out a mortgage, when we take out a credit card, it's debt, it's brand new money. Now that debt has to be repaid plus interest. Here's an interesting question. If almost all money, greater than the 3% of debt-free money that the Bank of England creates, is created plus interest, who would like to hazard a guess at who pays the interest? Did I hear tax? No, tax is just regurgitated money recycled throughout the economy to redistribute from rich to poor. The answer is no one. It's unsustainable. The interest cannot be repaid. There's only one way of repaying it. One, you either get it from another country, or you take on more debt. And that's what we've been doing for years. So what does that look like? Well, what you'll notice, the economists in the room, here you have what's called M0. M0, the economists in the room will know, don't get too bogged down in the jargon, is coins and cash. Coins and cash is debt-free money. It's created by the Bank of England or the Royal Mint, printing it or actually creating it and exchanging it with a bank so that a bank will pay £10 and exchange it for £10 to put in their cash machine. Debt-free money, no problem, completely sustainable. Yeah? However, here's M4. M4 is where 97% of money is created. That is the money in bank accounts. And all of that money is associated with interest repayments as well, because it's all debt. What you'll also notice is we've got a green line here. And by the way, this is the total of, this green line is the total of commercial and retail debt. It doesn't include government debt. If you wanted to include government debt, you can whack that right up, because the government debt is just out of control, to say the least. It can never be repaid. It can't. If we repaid the debt, our economy would be in dire depression. It would die overnight if we repaid the debt. So let's stop pretending that we're trying to repay it, because we're not. Okay? So here's the sum of corporate and consumer debt. What you'll notice is that the sum of corporate and consumer debt is greater than the amount of money we have in the economy. Does that make sense to anyone? So the only way that we can repay the interest on the money that doesn't exist is to take on more debt or to take it from another country.